Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to be showing the Ubisoft Forward event. It's a little web page I found from Ubisoft. I'm just playing here, and so I just got a message from Nate saying it starts later, but it says that it starts at 11 Pacific for the pregame show. Let's just scroll down and see what it has to say here. Ubisoft.com forward. And so it's going to start at 12 noon Pacific. But if you look at the schedule here, the stream kicks off at 11 a.m. Pacific. So that's going to be 1 o'clock Central, which is where I'm at, or 2 o'clock Eastern. So that's in about 15 minutes. What's going on, Annie? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Sal. What's going on, guys? We're just playing a little Breakpoint, and it's time for the Ubisoft Forward event. So I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stream that too. So it looks like we got about 10 minutes, 11 minutes till it kicks off. So I thought I'd just come in and chat it up a little bit and see if I can put anybody to sleep or make anybody sick to their stomach listening to me. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Kind of excited. I guess we can see there's a trailer we could watch, you guys, if you're interested. I don't know how long the trailer is, but we got 10 minutes, so let's take a look. Audio is pretty low on that, so let me see if I can turn it up a little bit for you guys. Oh, that's why. Audio is pretty low on that, so let me see if I can turn it up a little bit for you guys. All right, well, that didn't use up much of our time, but it was fun. Guess in a minute I'll start it up again, so anybody that tunes in late can see that exciting trailer. We got about 9 minutes till this thing kicks off, so I know you guys are all excited. So now here we go. Well, not here we go. We still have 9 minutes. Let's get that on there. Bam. And then whenever we get going, I'll make sure this full screen so you won't have all this business up at the top and have to look at the Road Tab Gaming YouTube tag thing, or the Republic of Gamers little channel up there. So I don't know about you guys, but I am excited because we've already heard some of the information that's coming out for Breakpoint. We know that there's a DLC coming out. I believe it's Tuesday. I don't know if it's a DLC or if it's a event or whatever it is. I don't know. So maybe I said the wrong words. I don't want anybody getting excited and saying, well, Rob said, because they don't check with me. But what I do know is that there's news and content from games like Brawlhalla, who plays that, I don't know, and Tom Clancy Breakpoint. And so that's the exciting thing right there. So I don't care about more. I don't really care about Watch Dogs Legion. That looks dumb to me. I don't even Hyperscape. I am excited about a few surprises. So I'm not excited, but I am looking forward to seeing what the few surprises are. I watched some Hyperscape gameplay. Not really into that. So, and Watch Dogs Legion didn't look that good to me. So, and I honestly don't even know what Brawlhalla is. So, it's not even on my radar. But So here we are. We got 7 minutes. If you guys have any questions or comments or queries, feel free to post them up there in the chat, and I'll keep an eye on the chat and maybe even respond to them. If anybody is on PC and wants to jump in a chat with me, we can do that on a Discord channel. Just let me know. And we could do like some armchair quarterbacking and, you know, like a little commentary about what we think about whatever they present. So I'm gonna put that trailer up again just so people can watch it and have something more to watch than just this blank page. I'm gonna put that trailer up again just so people can watch it and have something more to watch than just this blank page.
Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
All right, let's learn more. Let's take and see what Learn More has to say. See what they got to say on Learn More. All right, let's learn more. Let's take and see. We got nothing. Learn More has to say. See what they got to say on Learn More. They don't want us to learn more, guys. So we'll just wait patiently. We got 5 minutes. The countdown has begun, guys. Let's take a look over at news and see what they have to say. All right, they got nothing. Let's take a look over at news and see what they have to say. All right, they got nothing. There's an update for Skull and Bones. What's Skull and Bones? Some kind of pirate thing or something? What's Skull and Bones? Some kind of pirate thing or something? Who knows? Just go away. Oh, jeez. Just go away. Oh, jeez. Well, I guess we don't have any more viewers because they got bored with the wait. So hopefully people will tune back in 3 more minutes for the event. I think it'll be a lot of fun. But we shall see. We will see soon. If not, you know, I'll watch it by myself and it'll be recorded for all of posterity. So who knows? Oh, Walt's here. Walt is here. Walt's like always, he's like the quiet guy, and as soon as I say nobody's here, he's like, no, I'm here. Always here. So, Walt, hopefully you're having a good Thursday. Hopefully we're going to get some great news about our favorite game. I don't know if it's your favorite game. I don't even know if it's my favorite game, but about our game that we play collectively. Lunch break. Having a good lunch, I bet. I bet. I am having coffee because that's what I live on. I don't need food or water, just coffee. Coffee makes the world go round and keeps me happy. Well, you know, I got to keep an eye on you. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to keep an eye on you. Truth of the matter is, I got to be careful because I might start talking bad about you one day and it'd be like, hey, you know I'm here, right? And be like, oh, dang. Truth of the matter is, I got to be careful because oh, it's near the coffee's near the top of the list for you too? It is pretty important in my life, so. Oh, let's see. Wow. In late breaking news, the United States Senate fails to advance their $300 billion coronavirus bailout, whatever they were trying to do for $300 billion. That's with a B, billion. So evidently they were going to spend $300 billion for something having to do with the coronavirus, and they're not going to do that now. So I don't know if that's because the House has a different one that's like $3.5 trillion with a T, trillion. I don't know, but I mean, that's a lot of money. So like, I mean, I would think that for $1 trillion, $3.5 trillion. I mean, you could really. I don't know how many 100 million Americans there are, but I'm thinking if you spent $1 trillion, $1 trillion is 1,000 billion, and a billion is 1,000 million. So would $1 trillion be a million? I don't know. I have to write it down. I'm not that committed, though, I don't think. Yeah, I'm going to write it down. What the heck is this? It's a really weird paper. All right, so let's write down the number 1. How long we got? Oh, it's time. So let's see where this Ubisoft forward thing is happening. Let's write down the number 1. How long we got? Oh, it's time. So let's see where this Ubisoft forward thing is happening.
Y'all are fighting here, and folks, if you take a look, you can see we've got their little names underneath their names here on the overlay, in case you want to know who's fighting who. But Duke, Winan, you're gonna have to let us know which one of you is the Undertaker right now. And
I do not see myself playing this game, guys.
I'm the Undertaker, and Winan is the Kaya. That's that owl character over on the top right.
I'm actually wearing one of her skins, like one of her costumes. I'm under Duke too, so Duke and I actually playing locally right now, which is why you see me as Duke too as well. But I am playing Kaya, one of our legends here.
Playing legends that are both, you know, Brawlhalla's very own, but also some guest stars in those crossovers. This is something that's that folks are going to notice immediately. I mean, Rayman's in there, you know, punching people with his
the Undertaker
fists. Tell us a little bit about the legends here in Brawlhalla and what kind of characters y'all have in the fight.
Yeah, so you can see Zane's on. Oh goodness, Zane's on Barraza, who uses axe and blasters. So every legend has 2 weapons they use. For example, like he has axe and blasters, but I'm playing Rayman, who has axe and gauntlets, right? And then Duke said he's on the Undertaker, who is a crossover. Oh goodness, from WWE. And Winan is on Kaya. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm so focused
Kaya
right now.
Yes, I am on Kaya, and we have like over 50 legends. And this is not including crossovers too. So Kaya, Barraza are part of like our original roster, and then of course we have all these wonderful like guest stars. I mean, Rayman, we got what WWE. Of course we have like Adventure Time, Steven Universe, Ben 10. I mean, I can
Shovel Knight.
I can just keep going.
Shovel
yeah,
Knight. Yeah, Lara Croft too.
Oh.
A lot of great characters. And you know
Oh, so Walt is using the joking coming now too. I don't see myself looking at this gameplay. Does not excite me in any way, shape, or form. hopefully this is not what we're going to be watching for the next hour,
Everyone's in the mix.
is them sitting here playing this game. I was under the impression that the pre-game show was going to talk about new content, not this dumb game. This doesn't even look entertaining.
That's exactly what just happened to me. I was trying to ride in on my axe, and then I just got taken straight.
I really don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah, and I wasn't careful enough. I lost where I was for just a second and lost my own stock. So it's up to these 3 boys now to see who's the winner.
Well, I was just about to say, Zane, you were doing well there on the stock situation, but then you went too far up. You went out.
Yeah. It evens itself out.
Like I honestly don't even really understand what's happening right now.
Okay.
This is probably the best run of my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Zane, we're gonna get a 2v1 on Duke. Is this gonna happen?
Okay, let's do it.
Oh my goodness, the little strategeries.
This
here.
doesn't look.
Is this allowed? I mean, I feel like
it's
this
a
is
free
just
for all.
recipe
Anything's
for,
allowed.
I feel like this is just recipe for sowing discord
Let's
in the
go.
Blue Mammoth.
Hopefully, you guys that are watching are much more entertained with this than I am. This doesn't even make sense.
Free for all. Anything counts. Anything goes. 2v1, 3v1, whatever you want.
All right, we got Josh and Zane finishing it up here.
Wow.
Full charge, big punch.
Rayman punch.
Boom! There he goes. GG.
Yeah, I even got the Rayman on the cake too.
The
That's
winning
big
pose.
Rayman energy.
You got the styles, Josh. I'll give you that. Now, before we get into our next match, folks, let's check in about the schedule again. As you see, there's a counter right above me that's counting down to the main show. But before that timer hits 0, you're going to see a bunch more brawling leading into the pre-show. It'll be Just Dance 2021 revealing more of the track list, the Division 2 showing you what's coming next, and Roller Champions coming on back and showing you what they've been up to. Following that, it's Ubisoft Forward, the main show, the announcements, the hype, the excitement.
Well, did y'all?
And after that,
I feel like I need to back that up because I don't know that I saw.
announced today in Ubisoft.
I don't know that I saw anything about Breakpoint just now. Did y'all see that?
Team match,
Let me know in the comments if anybody saw Breakpoint
this team breakdown is.
content.
Well, Sheepy and I, or Winan and I, are together locally.
Looks
so
like-
we figured the best way to be teams is to put us on the same team. We're going up against Slush and Cirrus on their crossover characters.
Yeah.
How do you-
Yeah,
I-
Duke.
How do you like
Sorry,
your
I'm
chances?
like the odd one out here playing JM, which is like our most like recent addition to our legends here.
Hey, you know, any legend is good in a fight here, especially one with a large crutch.
Yeah, she does. She's using a huge crutch right now. She's like preparing to give it to you. She's like, all right, hang on. Let me hold on to this crutch and then take you out.
You know, you don't get to be a legend fighting for glory in Brawlhalla without being versatile. Now, speaking of versatility, Duke and Winan, you've mentioned you're playing locally together, but you're also connecting with Josh, with Cirrus, and I'm spectating here. And we're all, you know, what platforms are you guys playing on right now?
So locally, we're playing on PC. I believe Josh and Cirrus are playing on PC as well, but we're full cross-play, cross-platform. That means PC, Xbox, PS4, Switch, and now recently mobile. So iOS, Android, it's Brawlhalla on mobile. It's the same game, just now on mobile devices, and we can all play together and watch too.
And it's free to play on all those platforms, so no matter which one you've got, folks, you can get into the action here. And you can have a giant anchor-wielding Shovel Knight coming for you if you end up fighting Josh. How's it going for you, Josh?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually doing okay. I got my throwing anchor for Shovel Knight here, and I'm just kind of hitting people, hoping for the best. Oh, and the best is not quite what's happening for me right now.
Come on,
Oh,
Duke,
I'm
come on,
living.
Duke.
And that's
This-
because of me. I
this
just
is-
lost my last stock.
That was one of those moments, though, where, you know, Josh, you were pretty far off the stage, but you managed to recover. This kind of, like, off-platform play is one of the, like, you know, one of the battlefields of Brawlhalla that I think can lead to, like, the most, like, harrowing but thrilling recoveries or, like, heartbreaking defeats, because you're like, oh, you know, sometimes you just get blasted straight off, but other times people are doing that, like, that playing off the edge, airplay, like, what is that element that you guys focus on there? How do you pull that off?
So you have like 3 jumps. You have 1 grounded jump and 2 aerial aerial jumps, and then you saw me. I've used like my recovery option, which is the heavy attack in the air, which on hammer reverses. And then you also have your aerial dodge, which allows me to get back to stage. So that's how I'm making it back from some of these long distance excursions.
Excursions. That's a nice way to put it.
I have to apologize to Duke real quick. I keep accidentally hitting him. So we are playing a team game, but team damage is on. So if I'm not really
what's
careful.
Gotta time your strikes.
Yeah,
you can keep doing that,
really
Winan. I
some
think you
damage.
should definitely keep hitting Duke. I feel like that's a really good game plan.
I don't think that. I don't think so. I think.
Yeah, I would have much preferred if you had.
GG's,
Well,
man.
despite Josh's best advice attempts, Winan and Duke take the match. Nicely done, blue team.
We tried our best, Zane. I think we put up a great fight. We did our best.
Yeah, we'll get him next time. Honestly.
We'll get him next time. Yeah, we'll get him next time.
It's all good, man.
That's the spirit right there. All right, let's get into our next game here. In addition to having, free-for-all team play, there are a bunch of different game modes that have come to Brawlhalla over the years, and we're going to get into one here. Someone set it up for us. Zane, what are we getting into here with?
We are playing my favorite game mode, actually, Bubble Tag. And the reason it's my favorite is, A, because of the event that it came with, which was our Steven Universe event, and B, it's one of the modes that I'm actually good at. So, Bubble Tag, essentially, I'll just go over the rules real quick. You kind of play on the map like normal, but every time you take damage from the opposing team, you're kind of locked into a bubble. The only way to escape that bubble is if a teammate rescues you, and the round ends when the entire opposing team is all bubbled.
Yeah, and this is going to become very immediately apparent to you folks as you watch. You'll see the bubbles come out, and once one of your teammates is bubbled, like, you're talking about literally one hit can end the match. Boom, like, it's that fast.
Just like that. That was a huge play. That was a huge play. Oh, let's see if I can get him.
It happened very
Nice,
fast.
okay.
Though. What even happened? I don't know. Someone got bubbled.
So okay, Zane is just killing it right now. Like, he's carrying me right now, like 100%. Both games now, he is just like getting the hits, and I am just standing around saving it.
Oh my goodness. How you can, like, just dance around each other so closely and not hit. It's just
Nice.
like, it's just like so precise. Oh god, he's got the one bump, but he's
We're
out.
getting
Okay,
wrecked
yeah,
here.
that was
We're
good.
getting
That was good.
wrecked.
Again. Like, I'm just making sure Zane stays alive. When he said it's his best mode, he was absolutely not kidding.
Yeah, you weren't lying, Zane. Duke, Winan, what you gonna do here? What's the strat?
Trying really hard. So
Oh, you got it
dangerous.
bubbled.
It's 2v2.
Yeah, I am playing support. That is how this is going. True team game, playing support.
Usually this game mode is like 3v3, so this is a little bit more intense. And I think that's pretty fun with our game modes. You can really customize it. That's why we're just kind of like 2v2ing right now. Ooh, but that's our first one. I'm really proud of
Yeah,
that
good
one.
job on that one.
Nicely
Yeah.
done. Nicely done. No clean sheet for the other squad there.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
this is their comeback.
definitely not a clean, win at all here.
Oh, now the
For
momentum
Team
swing
Red.
coming back for blue team. Team Steven Universe. Actually, we got a lot of the Steven Universe crossovers
Oh yeah,
representing here on the
I had
level.
I had to pick the Stevani. I saw we were playing bubble tag. Oh wow. So
Congrats there.
Winan actually just kind of kept me out of reach. Is what happened there.
That
Oh,
is-
we're on
that
game.
is
We're on
right.
game point now.
No.
Dang.
Game point is she's out.
I mean, we were on game point.
Oh.
Let's
That was
go.
so
And of course, it's
intense.
Zane with the final hit, but that
It
was
had to be
heated.
Zane.
Whew.
Not as lopsided as we were led to believe a little earlier on, but Zane, you pull it out. Congrats, bud.
Ooh, thank you. It was close.
Yeah.
It was close. They staged quite the comeback.
They did. They
That
absolutely
was the
did.
Zane show, though. Like I said, I was playing support all game there, just making sure that Zane was able to kind of run around and get hits.
Excellent. Now, before we get into our next match, we're going to do a schedule check-in for you here, folks. Right now, we're brawling with some folks from Blue Mammoth Games showing off Ubisoft's free-to-play platform fighter. Coming up in the pre-show, Just Dance 2021 will be showing off some more tracks coming to that game. Then, The Division 2 will be giving you an in-depth look at what's coming next. And Roller Champions is back to show you what they've been working on. Following that, it's the main event, Ubisoft Forward. We've got a bunch of new announcements coming for you. It's going to be an exciting time. And then right after it, stick around because we'll be taking deeper dives into some of the games you see in Ubisoft Forward's main show. And for our final match here, we are going to be teeing up a rematch of our team fight earlier, but the rules are a little different. Duke, I see a soccer ball out there.
Yeah, this is our game mode Kung Foot, based off of the game Rayman Origins. When Rayman got added to the Brawlhalla roster, he brought with him this game mode, and we've been having a lot of fun with it, both internally and externally.
Duke, you just scored 3 goals while you were describing that to me. That was incredible. Like, how did you do that, man?
I might play a lot of this game mode.
Oh, man. Surus.
All right, I'll stay back. I'll stay back, Cirrus.
Slushula, you guys got him D up here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
It's rough. Hey, there we go.
On to
Okay,
match point.
okay.
This might be a
I
real
missed.
quick
Look,
one.
Forgive. Wait. Just, no. Wait. Please. Wait. Let's redo. Sir, come on.
What's happening now? Duke, are you just letting it, are you just like, letting him get a shot in here?
You gotta make it interesting, right? You gotta let the story play out in a dramatic fashion whenever possible.
Oh my goodness, that was way faster than I thought. I was gearing up for that thing to last a while. That's right, Princess Bubblegum. Pour the salt out. Ooh-wee. That was speedy. Do you guys want a rematch or something, or do you need to finish it off on another mode? Because I mean, you just, what's your play here?
We can't end it on that. Like
Yeah.
Like
I
we can
want some
totally do
redemption.
another game mode. We have so many. I mean, Brawl Ball is one of my favorites. We're gonna talk about favorites there.
Haven't done a brawl.
Yeah, a little bit of Brawl Ball. Or do you want to do Kung Foot still?
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know if I could do another Kung Foot after that.
That was pretty vicious. I don't think we can bring those guys back.
It's up to you. You can change this setting.
You know what? I'm feeling just a regular old strikeout. That's how I'm feeling.
Bring it.
So we can pick. We each could pick a legend for each of our stocks. We have 3 stocks usually in a game, and so we have 1 legend per stock. So I think I'm gonna hit random too. This looks like I'm not even gonna know who I get.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
well, I will. I like to make my choice, so.
No judgment. No judgment.
I will be picking my ladies here. I got Asuka, Kaya, and Barbara.
Nice.
Excellent. So you only got 1 stock each for each of these legends as we come into the showdown here. Let's see who comes out on top. Glowbox.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
I love the Glowbox pick, Duke. Josh, strong confidence coming in. What gives you that confidence? What do you think?
You know what? Honestly, like when it comes down to me, I'm just like I'm gonna will it into existence. Essentially, I'm gonna be confident, and then I'm just gonna win because of it.
Manifest the victory.
Exactly.
Oh no! No Glowbox.
Kind of feels like you could, like gently chide Glowbox into doing what you want, but I don't know. That big smile, he just has this like very rascally vibe to him, and also having played with as that character in Rayman Origins a lot, he can hit pretty hard. All right, and the first one to go down was that Duke. Duke's onto you're onto your next character. Who are you playing with now?
This is one of our original characters, Lin Fei, in her Ace Spiker outfit. This is part of our home team or our back to school event.
Yeah.
And so she's one of our original characters.
So in addition to having new crossovers come in, new legends, you're also bringing new cosmetic stuff to give heroes a different kind of look, a different spin, and sort of mix it up.
Yeah, we're always working on
was
like new content in that manner, and we have our own little like in-game events. Like back to school was mentioned. We also have like a Valentine's Day, a holiday event that comes yearly. So we have all these different seasonal events on top of all of our amazing crossovers as well. So a lot of stuff always going on with Brawlhalla.
Very cool. Keeping you guys busy over there, no doubt. But still, taking some time to pummel each other for good fun. For that, I thank you all. This has been really fun. We are down to 2-2, 3-2, but it looks like Asuka's still hanging in there.
I know, Asuka. Asuka's a crossover on Queen 9, and there's a saying in our community, even though I just, fell to my death, but there's a saying where Queen 9 never dies. That's you gotta have that on your team,
There you go.
Yeah, but I did give you the bacon pancakes there.
You did. You really did.
I was trying to hit you with the Jake car, but it just wasn't landing. So I had to just straight to the bacon pancakes hammer.
Yeah, as you folks will
finally
notice,
end that.
as you see here with Jake from Adventure Time, these crossovers aren't just kind of putting a new character in there with maybe a new weapon skin. There's like all this animation work that goes into the moveset and sort of bringing all different elements of the original source material into the fight. It's a really fun way to just bring these characters in here, but have them have so much personality.
Yeah, we do custom signature effects for each of the crossovers, and we try to tell their story or put in their little personality. Whatever it's inspired by the show or whatever the crossover may be. Like I know Garnet here, or even Jake. I mean, we have all these crossovers. Like Jake was so fun with his little, Jake is a transforming dog. So why not have him be a little bit stretchy, turn into a car, things like that.
You got to.
So, yeah. I can also have my big arms. I have big arms too.
Yeah.
You got your arms and your big arms, as you do.
And then I know with Garnet, we were really inspired by a very specific episode where she sings a really lovely song and some white butterflies come out. And she's singing it to Stevani, actually. Oh no. Now it's just me and Josh. I wasn't ready for this.
Oh man, you're down to it. I'm over here getting emotional remembering a Steven Universe episode while you two are pummeling the crap out of each other. All right, so we've got two left. We got Josh and Duke battling it out. Zane, who's your money on?
This is Winan.
I'm sorry, Winan. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Duke too.
She's on Duke too.
I am Duke too. Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough. I think it's going to be close. Winan's a little ahead on damage numbers, but it looks like Josh is about to even that out.
He's got the big bacon pancakes.
I'm just gonna go for Jake. So, it's nothing personal. I just really like Jake. So.
He just remembers how confident I was at the beginning and how crazy it is that it's all coming. It's all coming up, Jake.
I also feel like if I can just get to Josh and make him feel comfortable, maybe he'll lose. So.
He'll just get a little too soft.
Right.
Oh my goodness, we are just sitting at the bottom of the stage. It's making it impossible for me to hit you here. There.
I bounced around so much.
Yeah.
I mean, talking about racking damage there.
Jake is berserk coming into the last legend here. Winan, who do we got?
This is Barbara from Rayman. I love her personality, her grit, but I'm really trying here to get on Jake.
All right, you stay focused here.
Just so slippery.
Duke, talk to us here. We're seeing some of the different sort of weapon archetypes at play here. They both seem to have some range to them. Is this the move you'd go with, or would you try to mix it up here?
Well, Winan has some really good range with this Barbara and the spear. And I definitely like what she can do with it. Can get some good knockouts. Slush also still has. Yeah, there's a lot of range on all of these. But looks like it's not necessary.
I lost my jumps. That happens. It happens. GG.
GG all around. Thank you all so much for getting in here, banging each other around a little bit, and having some fun in Brawlhalla. Folks, this game is free to play on PC, Xbox One, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and now on mobile, iOS and Android. So get out there, play with your friends, cross-platform, across all platforms. Have a great time. Josh, thanks so much for coming on.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm just glad I got a win out. Just real glad I got a win out.
GG. Zane, appreciate you coming on in here and showing us how the bubble tag is done.
Thanks. It's nice to be able to show that off to the world, right? The one thing I'm good at, bubble tag.
The one thing, but you showed it.
Thanks for having me, Chris. It was good to be here.
Absolutely, man. Duke, GG's out there, buddy. You and Winan make quite a good team.
Yeah, we play a lot together, both in Brawlhalla and all sorts of other games. We hang out a lot, so we've got that team synergy on.
Yeah, we definitely have the team synergy on lock, and of course, thank you so much for having us on. That was super fun. I'm always so down to play Brawlhalla.
Excellent, Winan. Thank you as well. And folks, that's your look at Brawlhalla. You can get out there and brawl right now. But I'll tell you what's coming up next. Here's our schedule breakdown for the show today. Ubisoft Forward, the main event, is coming up when that countdown timer reaches 0 with some exciting new announcements. And immediately following it, a post-show taking a deeper dive into some of said announcements. But for now, it's time to kick it over to the pre-show for some Just Dance 2021, Division 2 Roller Champions, and a whole lot more.
Hey everyone, I'm Amar. Thanks for tuning into the official Ubisoft Forward pre-show. The main event will start in about 30 minutes and will be full of exciting announcements and news about the upcoming games.
Hi everyone, I'm Law. In the next 30 minutes, we'll have updates on Just Dance, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, For Honor, The Division 2, The Crew 2, and a new edition of WoW Moments. We've even got a few surprises for you, so don't go anywhere.
Our first update is from the Just Dance team at Ubisoft Paris. Just Dance 2021 was announced a few weeks ago, but now we're excited to share more of the tracks that will be featured in the game. Let's hear it.
Just Dance 2021 releases November 12th and is available for pre-order now. And since waiting sucks, M&M's Without Me is available on Just Dance Unlimited for 1 week starting today. Our next video is a world premiere announcement. Ubisoft is producing a brand new location-based VR game, an experience set in one of Ubisoft's most insane universes.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Far Cry VR Dive into Insanity is a multiplayer free-roaming VR game set in the world of Far Cry 3. You'll have the chance to immerse yourself with up to 8 players in this brand new adventure, coming exclusively to zero-latency VR venues in 2021. Sadly, last year, one of France's most famous landmarks, the 800-year-old Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris, was heavily damaged by fire. Ubisoft worked to make the beloved monument a virtual destination in VR based on the assets of Assassin's Creed Unity. Let's have a look.
On April 15, 2019, Notre Dame de Paris Cathedral was nearly destroyed in a devastating fire. While it is closed for restoration, tourists can still discover a virtual version of the monument. The reconstitution is the result of 5,000 hours of detailed graphic work, guided by historians, created for the video game Assassin's Creed Unity. We adapted the model to VR, simplifying the 3D meshes and optimizing the textures. Then we added life through lighting, sound, special effects, and animated characters. We even added the real sound of the great organ playing Johannes Sebastian Bach. The result delivers the unique atmosphere of the monument in a lively environment of Paris in the 18th century. Notre Dame is entirely accessible from the nave to the spire, and hot air balloon offers a spectacular flight over its arches.
Notre Dame de Paris, A Journey Back in Time, is available now on the Oculus Store and on Steam for free. So if you own a VR headset, we invite you to discover this immersive and beautiful virtual tour. You can also enjoy the 360-degree video available on the Ubisoft YouTube channel. We've got one more VR project to tell you about, and it's another exclusive announcement. Get ready for a game that's out of this world.
The virtual reality space simulation game Agos will be coming out later this year. All the images you saw in the trailer were in-game footage, and if you're curious, head over to the Agos website where you can already pre-order the game. Did you know that Ubisoft also support indie developers? We provide mentorship as well as creative, marketing, and financial support. With so many industry events being cancelled this year, we wanted to use this platform to showcase some of our indie partners and their projects. So let's discover our first indie highlight, Pasta Games, and their upcoming title, Karma.
Hi there, and welcome to the South of France. I'm Fabien Le Piano from Pasta Games. I'm the final boss of the company, and I do some programming on Karma. We started working with Ubisoft on the Rayman franchise like 10 years ago, and last year we have developed Rayman Mini for Apple Arcade. In parallel to our collaboration with Ubisoft, we create our own games and characters, often featuring Pix the Cat, our mascot. For Karma, it all started in the metro in Paris. You know, when you exit the subway, there are these very heavy doors that you have to push hard to open. Often the one who opens one of them waits a bit and then holds the door open for the person coming next. And this person, in turn, holds it open for the next. And there are always smiles and thank you exchanged between complete strangers. We wanted our game to feel just like that. Karma is an online game where you will play with a team of a dozen of persons, picked up completely randomly, all of them collaborating, sharing lights and resources, and struggling together to find the exit. Every player controls a soul who can change into a fistful of animals, each of which having special powers. All of these powers have to be combined in a timely manner to enlighten the path that leads to the next level of the Sankhata. Only helping others will allow you to improve your karma and access new creatures and powers. Karma is still in development, but we really can't wait to share the light with you online in 2021. Bye.
La 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 la.
If you're just joining us, you're watching the official Ubisoft Forward pre-show. Coming up, news on For Honor, The Division 2, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and more. And there's something special going on at the Ubisoft store. You can get an extra 20% off with the code UBForward on store.ub.com. The code works on already discounted classics such as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, The Division 2, or Far Cry 5. Simply add the code at the checkout and enjoy hours of fun.
At Ubisoft, we always like a bit of friendly competition. For the second year in a row, Ubisoft organized an internal contest called Pets of Ubisoft to find our team's most adorable animal companion. Let's take a look at some of the cutest pets that were submitted to the contest this year and find out who was crowned winner of the Pets of Ubisoft 2020.
Over the years, Ubisoft's games have featured some iconic animals, including loyal companions like the Fangs for Hire in Far Cry and the Eagles in Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Valhalla will even let you pick up cats and pet them. But have you ever thought about the real-life pets that inspired these in-game animals? Our teams can always count on the support of their furry, scaly, or feathered friends, so we wanted to take some time to celebrate these loyal life companions, brave work-from-home buddies, and cute four-legged friends, or no-legged friends, and also shrimp. Ubisoft team members from around the world submitted pictures and videos of their dogs, cats, horses, rabbits, squirrels, a praying mantis, and shrimp for this year's edition of the Pets of Ubisoft contest. And now, introducing the winner of Pets of Ubisoft 2020, Ragnar the guinea pig, dressed up as Chorizo in his Libertad outfit from the upcoming Far Cry 6. Check out our Life at Ubisoft accounts for updates about life in our studios and even more adorable pets.
Congratulations once again to this year's winner, Ragnar the guinea pig. Remember to check out the Life at Ubisoft channels on social media, where we regularly share updates on what's going on in our studios around the world. Up next, let's see what's new with our favorite racing game, The Crew 2. The team at Ubisoft Ivory Tower in Lyon, France, has some exciting news in store for us. A whole new way of enjoying the game.
Hi everyone, I'm Sofiane Brahimi, live producer here at Ubisoft Ivory Tower. For 2 years now, we've welcomed millions of players and deployed major updates every 4 months. These updates brought a variety of new content to the game, with a particular focus on competition. But we will not stop here. From November 2020, everyone will discover new ways to enjoy our game. A new season system will be introduced. Each of these seasons will last 4 months and will be split in 2 different episodes. Our objective here is to continue to deploy new content for all types of players. To achieve this, we will introduce Motorflix, a new TV show company that will hire you for your driving skills. So, without further ado, here is a glimpse of what's coming in November 2020.
What the? Hey, we have a situation.
I am sorry, guys. I am back. I'm at work, and so sometimes I have to go in. I know that I probably missed all of the good stuff, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch afterwards. Hopefully, it's been exciting and informative for you guys.
Confirmed. Breach in the main vault. I repeat, breach in the main vault.
Hopefully it's been exciting.
On site now. We've got a visual. They're getting away. Take him out. The package cannot leave the city.
That's right. The Crew 2's new season system kicks off this November with Season 1.
Here we go, fellas. Breakpoint.
Now, it's time to check out.
This is what we tuned in from. I got back just in time, it looks like.
Well, if you so desire. Then I'm happy to let you handle them.
Looks like the rumors are true. That will be next Tuesday, 15th. Looks like the rumors are true. That will be next Tuesday.
This new adventure will be full of twists and turns. Ghost Recon Breakpoint's Episode 3 is the final update from the Season Pass. Red Patriot, alongside the new Pathfinder class and many more updates, will be out on September 15th. At E3 last year, Ubisoft Montreal announced its new free-to-play
Competitive roller skating is the words they just used.
Let's see what the team has been up to since then.
I did feel a little challenged. Did you feel that, Walt? Did you feel like he was calling you out personally? Because when I'm kind of looking forward to it. Hopefully, it's a lot bigger than the last DLCs and stuff that they've brought to us.
Champions, it's been way too long, hasn't it? But I think I know what you want to know, and heck, I am happy to oblige. Roller Champions is coming.
I'm confused about the roller is competitive roller skating a thing? I've never heard of that.
Better time for an update. Roller has shifted from live phases to workshopping with smaller groups of players, and that has had a massively positive impact on our development.
But it also created a bunch of memorable moments in the ring, and it fueled new areas.
That's what they that's what they need to mash up. They need to put us on roller skates, taking over the raid on roller skates.
Put the top players against other top players to kind of see what the gameplay looks like at the highest level. I'd say pretty much.
I would change completely the whole meaning of the word kite the ball, you know?
We were getting our feedback put into the game pretty quickly. It was really impressive.
Roller Champions has very clear competitive play ambitions, but we also want the game to appeal to as many players as possible. That is why from our first workshop, we've been adding moves, tweaking moves, and even tested game modes, just so we can find the best experience possible. And we've been way too discreet about them thus far.
Maybe the roller skating thing is big up in Canada, because this is Ubisoft Montreal.
Starting October, through the Roller Champions Blueprint Initiative, we're gonna give you a behind-the-scenes look at the development and upcoming futures. We're talking video dev diaries and commented development.
Our blueprints will delve into gameplay, art, lore, and so much more.
Blueprints are not only about giving you visibility, they're also meant to initiate discussion through voting and activities. If you want to jump in with us, then follow us on social or join our Discord so we can make the best roller experience possible.
If you haven't played yet, just be patient. It's coming soon.
Give the game at least an hour of your time, and you will fall in love with it.
This game is superb. It's a great concept. It's got so much potential as well.
This game and this community has already done so much for me. To the dev team, from a regular guy who...
I really feel like they should have told us what it's about and what the goal is.
And now that I have, I don't plan to stop anything.
It looked like maybe it was kind of like a roller derby kind of thing, but they didn't appear that they were doing a roller derby. Roland says he's not playing that, but
Roller Champions is coming in early 2021.
I'll find out later. He secretly makes up a new account just so he can play that game.
Look at the development of the game with the upcoming Blueprints dev diaries.
Just kidding, buddy.
Social media and join the Roller Champions Discord channel to get the latest news. And you can even stick around for a closer look at some Roller Champions gameplay after the main show. Developing a video game requires a lot of time and effort, and part of that process is getting feedback from you, real players. But in the current context, it's not always possible to get people to come to our studio to test our games. That's why our user research teams have been working on
how do I participate? I don't want to play those roller derby game.
Let's learn more and find out how you can participate in this video.
Alright, okay, I'm not gonna make it as far as I thought I would.
There's another team here.
Oh, it is like a roller derby, I guess. It's like a giant roller derby, it looked like.
Oh crap, I lost it. We got this, we got this.
Oh, I'm taking
damage inside the building.
Ah, he's on me, he's on me.
Behind you. Get him. Finish him. Okay, let me tank shots. Let me tank.
Ah, got him.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm running away. Get in. We need to clear the goal. Trigger. And for the goal.
And boom, let's go.
4 seconds before the end.
The focus.
Good job, guys.
Appreciate you guys tuning in with us today, watching this this Ubisoft Forward. We're gonna watch the whole thing together. Well, now that I'm back, we're gonna watch the whole thing together.
Participate in playtests no matter where you live. You can register to participate at playtest.ubisoft.com. It's a unique experience and a unique opportunity to help our development teams make their games even better.
For second indie highlight, let's meet Spanish developer
Monster Dating Sim.
Upcoming game, Monster Prom 2.
I really wonder which way they're going.
Just your typical multiplayer monster dating sim with awesome art, bold humor, and difficult choices.
Hola, I'm Julian Quijano from YouTube Rubich. We're an indie studio based in sunny Barcelona, in Spain. 2 years ago, we released Monster Prom. It's a multiplayer narrative adventure that mixes party game mechanics and dating sim mechanics. It shines because of its irreverent absurd humor and because of its colorful roster of characters. Basically plays like a dating sim but up to 4 people, so you can have some good laughs and even fight for love. Now we're working on the sequel. The name is Monster Camp. This time, instead of looking for a day to prom, you will be having like lots of wacky misadventures in summer camp, and maybe you will even find a summer
There's another game for Roland.
lots of monsters to romance, from a buff blue demoness who wants to conquer summer, to an influencer who happens to be at the Juniper chick. Monster Camp isn't out yet though, but we prepare a demo. You can download it, you can wishlist the game, and basically you can start exploring how it goes and maybe finding your monster.
That doesn't look entertaining at all. That doesn't look like something I will probably be involved in.
Hey everyone, we are back, and you're tuned into the pre-show for this edition of Ubisoft Forward. We have a lot more planned to show you about Ubisoft, our games, and our teams, so stick around.
Speaking of our teams, one of the questions that we got asked the most is how did you start your career in video games? What's your story, Laura?
Well, for me, it actually all started with a tweet. A developer working on Siege tweeted about a job opportunity, and I just sent my resume, and Ubisoft took a chance on me.
Mine is a bit weirder. I was in a manga store and I was talking with a guy that turns out to be working for Ubisoft. I told him how passionate I was about Assassin's Creed first trailer, and a year later I was here in Montreal working on Assassin's Creed 2, so everyone should take a chance. Now, we've asked the exact same questions to our colleagues and we hope that their answer would inspire all of you. Let's take a look.
How did I get into video games?
Funny story.
A lucky coincidence?
It was destiny.
This is the most cliche story of all. I liked playing video games. I got into video games.
I've worked in marketing for my entire career, but primarily in tech companies. Even though I'm not a hardcore gamer like some around here.
6 years old, started programming. 6 years old, played my first game.
Yeah, that didn't look like something I would be interested in at all.
Even if I don't have a video game experience, I could be an interesting profile for the company. I studied Chinese language. Myself, I'm not a hardcore player, but I really like this environment that people are pure and creative. So I did my master's in creative writing. Alors j'ai fait des études de psychologie.
Mechanical engineering.
I have studied 3D, so I am actually a 3D texture artist.
Well, it's another one. He's going to set up a separate account for those games. Roller Derby and Monster Dating Summer Camp.
I ended up at Ubisoft Red Links through the Ubisoft graduate program. So this is a 2-year program that we have within Ubisoft for people who have just graduated from university.
I went to game design school because I knew from the start that I wanted to work with games. I started working in the industry as a QA tester.
I started in the late 1990s as a game tester.
I started as a tester because I think all developers almost start as testers. It's very common. And then I was hired. I was a scripter at first, then became a level designer, mission designer, and after that, team lead, assistant level design director. And yeah, and now we're here.
I got this opportunity through a friend, actually.
A good friend of mine joined. After some time, he said, "Man, it's awesome here. You should come."
I did something completely different in the past. I'm actually a learned and did this for many years, insurance and finance advisor. So I did a job in a suit Right.
J'ai commencé il y a bien longtemps en télévision.
J'ai lancé dans le domaine du cinéma.
I used to work in medical imaging as a project manager, and project management is what allowed me to get my foot in the door here at Ubisoft.
I actually left an IT company for a gaming company, so that's it. I loved gaming since the very start.
So my background is actually in drinks. Well, I've always loved gaming and I've always wanted to get into gaming, but there's just never been that opportunity. I was just lucky enough to apply for this job at Ubisoft and it all just fell into place in a really good way.
It's just been a year and it's been hell of a ride.
You actually have to decide like what you're going to do now.
Okay, I want to do something different. This is not what one I want to do. This is interesting, but I would like to try something else. Why not video games? You're young, you can try it.
What I have to lose.
And they said, okay, you're hired.
If you want to join and you think you have the right skills, by all means, join.
If, like the people in the video, you're interested in starting your own career in video games, you can check out our current job openings at jobs.ubisoft.com. Next, For Honor, developed by Ubisoft Montreal, has had an amazing journey since the game launched in 2017. And there's a lot more to come, but for now, the team is excited to share a sneak peek of Year 4, Season 3.
Maybe the warmongers were right. Maybe we were foolish to hope for more. Maybe we deserve to be punished. It would be easier to give up and let them decide our fate. But we won't.
Looks like they're moving on the Ghost of Tsushima.
Because it only takes
Got Saw Samurai. That's not a samurai, but there's one.
a rebellion.
Oh, it's a new For Honor.
We are happy to announce that For Honor has reached the 25 million player milestone. That's truly amazing. Big thank you to the entire For Honor community. For those who want to learn more about the next season that was teased in this trailer, stay tuned for an upcoming
The Division. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video now because who cares?
Now, for the latest
I'm not
on
really,
Tom Clancy's The
but-
Division 2. The team at Ubisoft Massive in Malmo, Sweden has an exciting new game mode called the Summit. Let's see what it's all about.
Oh, this is the skyscraper thing. You fight through like a high-rise building. I read something about this. Not really interested, but would it be cool to do something like this on Breakpoint with its mechanics? Maybe. Feel like kind of a gauntlet thing. Oh yeah? Bit neat to have something like that in Breakpoint. I like the mechanics of Breakpoint so much better than the mechanics for the other Orange Circle games, so
Hello, I'm Yannick Banchereau. Here at Massive, we are excited to bring you the Summit, a new game mode that will have you challenge your way up 100 floors and where every attempt will be unique. It will come alongside Season 3 Concealed Agenda as we continue the story with the leader of the Black Tusk, Bardon Schaeffer. Later this year, we will be bringing you Season 4 that will see the return of Fei Lao and a new time-limited in-game event that will be a truly memorable experience. And finally, I am thrilled to confirm that The Division 2 will be backwards compatible with next-gen consoles.
They did not confirm that for our favorite game, Breakpoint, but hopefully that will be
More news on that mysterious in-game event will
available
be
when the new
and it will
consoles
be
come out.
for players who are making the switch to next-gen console. In the meantime, you can try out The Division 2's new Summit game mode starting on September 22nd. And if you haven't played The Division 2, the upcoming free weekend is a perfect opportunity to give it a try.
And now it's time to send it over to you, our players, our fans, our communities. Let's see what kind of cool stuff you've been up to in our games in the latest episode of WoW Moments.
That was pretty realistic.
This trick shot. Ball. We go ball. We go bounce up. We dash up. What? What?
I bet that there's not a single frame of people doing the impossible 25-minute raid in Breakpoint. Yeah, but they have to do the backwards compatible thing and they have to open it up for it. Xbox, whenever they came out with the Xbox One, they said it was backward compatible with Xbox 360 games, but only certain games got it at first, and then they kind of leaked in more and more over time. But
oh, hey, check out the Deagle. Oh my! He's fine. Just don't look at him. Don't look at him. He's fine. See? He's not even there. Figment of your imagination.
Uno Rage is real. Have you played that game?
That was so cool.
And thank you to everyone who submitted some gameplay.
Didn't realize that Uno was a full contact game.
You can head over to wowmoments.ubisoft.com. You might even be featured in the next episode of WoW Moment.
That's all for us. The main event is about to begin. Thanks for watching the Ubisoft Forward pre-show. Up next, the main show featuring new announcements and a few surprises you don't want to miss.
I think they should give us a surprise. They have figured out how to eliminate the DMR glitch forever. Watch all the rage on the Discords after that.
Faces on, guns out. It's about to get real.
This is Ubisoft. This is Ubisoft Forward. Explore our worlds.
Meet the devs. See the games.
Join us.
Welcome back to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Yusuf.
I'm Neela. Today's show will reveal new games, give behind-the-scenes insights from our development teams, and share some exciting updates on projects you've been waiting for.
Let's get started with a game you've been waiting to hear more about since it was teased last year. The gods of ancient Greece need a hero, and it's time to answer the call.
As the world crumbles, our divine powers sealed away. Even the gods need a hero.
My name is Scott Phillips, and I'm the game director on Immortals Phoenix Rising. I hope you enjoyed our reveal video. I'm sure you noticed a lot of new things since we first teased the game, including a new name. Extra production time has allowed us to expand our vision and explore new opportunities beyond our initial plan. We felt the name Immortals Phoenix Rising better reflected this.
I don't know that this is going to be one that I'm going to be involved in with either.
Incredibly excited to give you the first in-depth look at our world, hero, and gameplay. Let's dive in. Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Why do you have to play as a woman? Why you can't make your own character?
Adventure game set in the fantastical landscape of Greek mythology. You'll play as Phoenix, a Greek warrior shipwrecked.
Maybe that's not a woman. Just looks very, very effeminate.
Upon your arrival, you'll meet Hermes, one of the few remaining gods of Olympus. Hermes has heard of a prophecy that only you can save the Greek gods and reclaim their realm from Typhon, the deadliest titan in mythology. This
That is definitely a
epic
woman.
Story will be narrated by the titan Prometheus and Zeus, the king of the gods, adding a unique.
Oh, I guess you get to make your Phoenix a male or a female.
Before embarking on this perilous journey, you'll get to create your own Phoenix. And as you progress, you'll find even more opportunities to customize your character by discovering legendary weapons, unique pieces of gear and cosmetics, and earning the gods' blessings and mythical abilities that can turn the tide of battle. You'll need all the help you can get to save the gods and defeat Typhon once and for all. On your journey to save the gods, you'll grow.
I agree with you, Roland. The DMR does help. I'm not running DMR runs anymore, though. Just because I feel like it's not that difficult. And yeah, sometimes it's difficult to find the team, but
Facing off against dangerous mythical beasts like the giant,
you know, it's if you're on all the discords. I mean, there's several different discords available. I mean, you can usually find somebody, you know, depending on your platform. If you're on Xbox, there's a lot less players, it seems like.
And solving puzzles and challenges scattered throughout the world to help improve your powers. You'll also get to explore an epic, vibrant, and stylized open world filled with secrets, puzzles,
YouTube keeps turning off. Not turning off, but the little minimizing the screen. That's weird.
Once a peaceful home to the gods of Olympus,
I don't know what that's
Golden
about.
Isle is now overrun by creatures of the underworld. To stand a chance against Typhon and his minions, you'll need to explore this mysterious land and become a mythical hero yourself. The world is divided in multiple regions, all ruled by a different god in need of your help. From the lush landscapes of Aphrodite's plains,
Yeah, so that's the
mechanical world of Hephaestus,
unfortunately that's the
each region is packed
most
with
limited
challenging
platform right
battles,
now.
puzzles, and secrets to uncover.
I have the hardest time finding a teams on Xbox as well when I'm on that one.
Wish right from the beginning of your journey. Finally, stay with us for the post-show, where you'll get a look at new gameplay. I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. We can't wait for you to play Immortals Phoenix
I don't
Rising.
really believe that he is
There's a lot
that
more to
excited.
show before launch, so keep an eye out for further updates. See you all on December 3rd.
I'm so excited to play this game. It's a world I just can't wait to explore. Hi, I'm Phil Harrison. We're looking forward to Immortals Phoenix Rising coming to Stadia on December 3rd. We're also excited to announce that all Stadia players will get a chance to try Immortals Phoenix Rising with a free playable demo before launch that is exclusive to Stadia. All you'll need is a Gmail account. With just a single click, you'll be able to add the demo to your Stadia library and instantly join Phoenix on her quest to save the Greek gods. Created specifically
sorry, guys.
for the Stadia demo, Ubisoft have developed an entirely unique island for you to experience. We hope you'll love it. The exclusive Stadia demo of Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Yeah, I bought it for PC and Xbox after playing on PS4, so
Thank you to Yves Guillemot and the
it's really
entire
cheap though. If you have a PS4 already, it's only probably 20 bucks. But then you have the time investment to get up to 150. But once you get to 150, man, we'll get you in raid teams and get you up pretty quick.
Here's Michelle Plord to tell
If you did it, if you pulled the trigger.
My name is Michelle Plord. I'm lead cinematic designer on Immortals Phoenix Rising. I think the number one thing that I love about my job is the sense of pride that I get for delivering a scene. Our job is consistent with someone who is actually directing. We get to direct where we're shooting, what lens we're using, what's happening in the scene. Immortals Phoenix Rising, it's a very narrative-driven game, but it's also very lighthearted and stylized and very comedic. And I feel like that's where we get to shine as cinematic designers. One of the best examples I have actually for this is Zeus and Prometheus are bickering because Zeus is very, very much bored about Prometheus' story. So he decides to spawn some monsters, and then they just kind of appear in the world. And then the character sees, so we just kind of crouch zooms on them because we were trying to hit comedic timing. So there's little moments, the kind of like lightheartedness and part of the game that we really like to showcase. Ubisoft really likes to tell stories. And I think that's how you get the players to really be engrossed within a world. We want to make them feel something. Even if it's just a laugh or a chuckle, I think we did our job.
Keep an eye out for further updates on Immortals Fenyx Rising before it launches this December 3rd.
Now, it's time to revisit a dear friend.
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have seen the face. Time. And I can tell you, they are wrong.
Inside the hourglass is a marvel no living man has ever seen. Only the dead can unlock the sands of time.
No! I saw my father turn to sand.
You cannot defeat this enemy. The sands will consume everything.
Come with me then. Pretty fast. You'd better keep up.
Prince! The dagger! It can turn back time!
Give me the dagger! Never!
I brought this on us.
You are brave and courage.
Don't let go!
Kakulukim.
Didn't they make the movie already though?
My name
Prince
is
of Persia?
Anu Kaul. I'm working in Ubisoft from past 13 years.
Anu is the senior producer of Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake.
For me, it's a big dream. It's not a project, it's a dream that is coming true. Original Prince of Persia, you know, people love this game. It has put a mark in everyone's heart. And now what we are going to do is we are going to bring it back, because still people have that nostalgic feeling. People want to play that game. We are in an Indian studio. It's an Ubisoft Pune and Bombay. We actually love to work on this game because we can show everyone, you know, what India is. It's something which comes directly from our heart. So, you know, the main game which was made back then, the main essence is there. All the characters are there. You have your prince, who's very iconic, who was in this game. You have the princess.
She said goosebumps on our hands, but she was like rubbing her arms.
Villain in this game with all the sand
That's
creatures,
weird, but
you know.
whatever.
We have give it a bit more flavorness, bit more enhancement. The voice which we are using for the prince is Yuri, the same voice which was back then. You know, it just put goosebumps on our hands also when we heard him.
He probably just talks.
Something which brings back to us that nostalgic feeling.
How did you...
Some people say time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction.
17 years later, but you know, the main good thing is his voice hasn't changed at all. I don't know how he do it, but it's the same.
Being able to work on the Prince of Persia.
I don't know, those visuals don't look great to me.
Think it's a beloved game. We respected the original design. We respected the storyline. We respected the characters. We just enhanced everything in the game, from camera to combat, as well as the visuals.
I didn't either, but it's kind of like a Assassin's Creed.
We implemented a targeted system.
I didn't play Assassin's Creed either. I tried Unity because it was a multiplayer, but it was pretty bad, so I didn't play that for very long.
We use the latest technology as well as the motion capture to bring realism and to bring logic and sense into the story. We heard the players' desire to play Prince of Persia.
Yeah, you'd think they would have come up with a different story than just rehash the exact same story that they also made into a movie.
It's a beautiful story. We are very, very
But then, you know,
excited to give you this experience.
Prince of Persia: Sands of Time Remake releases January 2021 on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
It's time to head over to the virtual city of Neo Arcadia, where an intense and fast-paced battle rages on.
Bunny!
I've never felt like that in a VR game before, but I think I like it.
Ja, nu wel.
I know that Evie and Bateman tried this game. They weren't too impressed with it. Played it for about a week, but I think this is the new Battle Royale game they have. Yeah, I guess so. They weren't super impressed with it, so. To me, it's too much like Fortnite. I'm not really into that kind of run around, jump around. Like it's all this flying through the air stuff. Not really into that, so.
Oh, clip that!
I like a little bit more realism in the graphics. You know, kind of a little cartoony-ish. But I think really attracts me to the Breakpoint, to the Ghost Recon franchise.
One big focus for the Hyperscape dev team is to regularly add gameplay content and features, keeping the game new and fresh week after week.
Oh, it's a new Uno game.
This next one is for the fans.
Cara, você não tá entendendo. Isso é hoje, aqui. A gente tem que ir lá.
It's a heartbeat, a pulse, a distinct vibration. It's a surge, a rush, the raw of a nation. It's nothing you could have predicted, but everything you believed in. It's nothing you expected, but everything you have achieved. It's nothing you could have trained for, yet everything you would have wanted. It's bigger than you could have imagined, yet everything you always needed. It's everything you achieved, everything you cared about. It's everything you accomplished, everything you cheered for. It's in every strategy planned, in every inch you gained. It's more than gaming. It's more than just support. It's cherished.
Sitting in the center of the coastline in open area. But they all know he gets taken down. So quick from the defense. Through there, they're both on the side. He's gonna run the corner, finds one kill. The second one goes down.
Share every moment. Share every action. Share every
Why is there a gun in the World Cup game? Does that concern anybody? Oh, okay, it's Rainbow Six Siege World Cup. I see. I thought it was going to be a soccer-based thing, World Cup or something, with a gun in it. I was like, I think they're sending the wrong message. Or they've changed the way that soccer is played.
Today we are proud to have more than 60 million players of Rainbow Six Siege, and we can say that we are top-tier esport title. It was the right moment to have a new layer of competition. We are working on esport for the last 5 years when we define a professional system with organization and regional model. So the Rainbow Six World Cup is a new layer of competition of our esport ecosystem. It will be the first time we have a country-based competition for our esport title. In the Rainbow Six World Cup, we'll have 20 teams participating to the main event, but more than 45 countries will participate to the qualifier. For such a special occasion, we are very happy to introduce Tony Parker, our ambassador for the Rainbow Six World Cup. I'm very proud to be with Tony Parker today. So you will be the ambassador of our first Rainbow Six World Cup.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
The rumor. It's the rumor in the streets.
So you are part of all the process of thinking about the World Cup. You will meet the players, the coaches.
First of all, I'm very happy, very excited about the opportunity to be an ambassador of the Rainbow Six, the first Rainbow Six World Cup. Thanks for choosing me. I'm excited to meet all the players and explain to them how special it is to play for your country. It's very different than team playing, you know, like when you go to your country and you listen to the national anthem and you have the goosebumps and you know, it's a great honor.
These guys, they play for organizations, they don't play for their country yet. For them, it will be something completely different. It will be the first time they will not play with their teammates, they play usually. What will be your advice?
Enjoy yourself because it's a unique experience to play in
and you win a hammer.
And then there's all the pressure around it.
Well, that's pretty cool.
When you play for your country, a lot of pride comes in and it's going to be a whole new competition. But I'm sure if they can feel what I felt, you know, they will love the experience. And I think in the global scale for Ubisoft and Rainbow Six to take that challenge to do a World Cup, I think it can be big, you know, for the future of the game. I think it's just a huge opportunity, you know, and I'm very proud to be part of it.
An ambassador like NBA champion Tony Parker just adds to the excitement for this massive event. Keep your eyes on all the Rainbow Six Siege social accounts for more updates.
We're not done just yet with Rainbow. A new season is starting tonight. So let's see what the team
What do
has
you guys think about this forward event? What do you think about the stuff they're coming out with? Anything exciting to you? Anything that's jumping out and like, hey?
And bringing the best player from countries all over the world in
I mean, other than obviously the Breakpoint
But
content.
for now, let's focus on what is happening in the game right now. A couple of years ago, we made the commitment to be live for at least 10 years. And today, we are already close to the halfway point of this symbolic milestone. We are not only maintaining this commitment, but we are doubling down by investing more than ever to make the game grow and evolve. This season will be Siege's biggest one to date.
So now Sam Fisher's going to be in Siege also?
To the Rainbow Six operator roster permanently. Sam Fisher, our call sign Zero in Siege, is bringing his combat experience and training into the game. We are a huge fan of Sam, and we wanted to show you how he fits within our universe. Check this out.
Lyra, how's that stuff work on arthritis?
The nanobots should help, but you'll pay for it tomorrow.
Well, that sounds fair to me.
Harry says you're here to whip us into shape. That true?
Let's find out.
Move out, people!
Yeah, Dane, they had a little information early on about the Breakpoint, stuff coming out. It's basically the Russians are getting involved. There's a ultra-left, I think they said, group from Russia that wants to take over Russia, but they want to take over Aroa in America first, or something like that. Something like that. No, they already played. They already played it, Roland. We're not. We don't make the. We don't make the main show. We make the pre-show.
That's the deal. Splendid. Anything else I can do for you, Sept?
Yeah. Call me Zero.
But the guys kind of called us out. There was a little trash talk.
The new season is live right now, and we're excited to get your feedback on Zero and the rest of features coming out. Before I go, we also wanted to share some more good news
you'll be able to
for our players. As you know, this year is special, since the PS5 and
you'll be able to back up this video and
today,
take a look.
That we are going to bring you
It was about 30 minutes, 45 minutes into the video. If you watch the chat, I come back. I have to leave because I'm at work and I had a customer that I had to go talk to for just a minute. And then I came back just in time for it. It's right after
we're in this for the long run, and we
there's a
have
car
plans
one.
for years to come. Thank you.
Now it's time for a sneak peek at another fan favorite making its return.
Wow. All right, Roland, it's good having you in. Thank you for joining us, bud. But yeah, take a look back at this video and about 30, 45 minutes in. Yeah, that'll be on Tuesday. It's coming out on Tuesday, so we're going to do the raid reset first thing in the morning at reset time, and then I'll probably do a video of the DLC content, the Russian thing, whenever I get to work. Stream from here. Bateman will do the reset. All right, well, thanks for coming and joining us, bud. It was a pleasure having you. We need to get together and do some more raiding, bud.
Music is a huge cultural touchstone, and when you're working on a game that's set in a real place, it's something that you have to focus really hard on to make sure you get it right. When we asked Londoners who was an artist who would really reflect and underscore the themes of Watch Dogs Legion, you know, speaking up for the oppressed and holding those in power accountable, there was one name that came up over and over again. This guy went from, you know, freestyling in the London underground music scene to headlining at Glastonbury in less than 5 years. He's had massive critical and commercial success. He's been on the cover of Time magazine. He's won dozens of awards. And he really has used his voice to speak up and fight for social and political change.
Yo, Ubisoft Forward, it's your boy Stormzy here, and I'm proud and honored to announce that I am a part of Watch Dogs Legion. You lot are about to have your minds blown. What they have done in terms of recreating London is the most insane, epic, incredible thing I've ever seen. So I'm honored to be a part of it. You guys are about to get an exclusive sneak peek of some behind the scenes footage and also of my brand new music video, Rainfall, which is going to be a part of the game. So.
Me and my manager got a wicked relationship with. The excitement he phoned me with, I hadn't heard since I got booked for Glasgow. I was like, yo, bro, there's this game.
I'm getting bored of you boys. Flex on them looking like the Alderman boys. Big Mac, I was making all of the noise. And the big fur jacket, that's the fault to your boy. They rate me, that's so blatant. When it's all the future, I'm that's so raven. Whenever they say my name, I take a payment. Even when I make it rain, I make a statement. Let the rain fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. All of my enemies. Yeah, let the rain fall on my enemies. On all of my enemies. Lord, let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall on my enemies. Yo. Put my shades on.
Guess this is a little musical interlude that they put time and energy into developing a cartoon rap.
I can't never be on my knees, I'm too blessed. Cause anytime I make it rain or reimburse, then I let the rain fall on my enemies. Fall on my enemies. Let the rain fall on my enemies. Let it fall on my enemies. Yo. Take the shackles off my feet so I can stand. I just wanna praise you. I just wanna praise you. You broke the chains, now I can lift my head.
Oh, London. Our beautiful city.
Oh, this is the Legion, where you can recruit anybody and any of the NPCs onto your team. Watch Dogs Legion.
DedSec is here to build a resistance.
Where do we start? Look around. Hipsters, punks, football fans, construction workers, paramedics, annoying tourists, grandparents. What do they all have in common? Any one of them could become your next playable hero and help you save the city. Let's do some recruiting, shall we? Well, this one looks promising. Let's hack into his profile. Ah, Dan, a getaway driver. He has a completely custom vehicle to make for a fast exit. And, ooh, an anti-chase ability, making him immune to those pesky chase drones. He can also hack vehicles to clear the way. That'll come in handy in hot pursuit. Well, let's see him in action.
Or how about Eleanor? A hacker could always be useful. Thanks to her viral hacking skill, her hacks propagate, affecting everything in the surrounding area. She also can electrify enemies with her shock hack and can steal access keys without needing to enter an enemy location.
Epic. Feeling a little more artsy in your approach? Teresa is a street artist. Her paintball gun gives her a non-lethal way to take out enemies, and she has paint bombs that can disorient them. Not bad, eh? So how do you convince the people of London to join your team? Talk to them and find out what it takes to prove that your cause is worthy.
Tell me what's wrong. I witnessed Albion doing some peak shit.
These Clan Kelly guys, they've gone too bloody far.
My friend's gone missing. Don't worry. Let's say we'll find them.
After you help them, they will join your ranks and become the stars of your story. As you explore London, keep a lookout. Some of the most legendary recruits are not someone you just run into every day. Like this robotic beekeeper, Shelby. She can wreak havoc using her bee swarm. She also has a unique weapon, the Overcharger. Her suit gives her shock immunity, so she can take more damage from certain attacks. You can recruit the old bloody city if you want. Doesn't mean you should. Henry here's got low mobility, so he's not really fit for a mission that requires you to be nimble. And Mark, he's a hitman. Seems like the perfect recruit. But if you're approaching a stealth mission, maybe you should keep an eye out for another hitman whose attributes don't include hiccups. No matter who you recruit, you can specialize each individual to complement your playstyle by choosing one of the many unlockable weapons and gadgets like the missile drone, the AR cloak, the spider bot. Yes, I did say spider bot. This is your team. Make it the way you like. Recruit skillful people, adapted for various types of missions, or go with weirdos and grannies. No one's here to judge. So get out in the streets and assemble your dream team. London.
After this is over, guys, I'll be going in to cut out the Breakpoint stuff and do a separate video for just the Breakpoint content.
Hello everyone, my name
I'll
is
get that
Sept.
posted up.
I am the live producer on Watch Dogs Legion. On behalf of the entire dev team, I want to send a huge thank you to all the fans for the love and support since our announcement. And today, I'm happy to announce that an old friend is coming back.
Fight back. Easy to say, hard to do. Maybe I'm just what the city needs. Are you ready for me, London?
You asked, and he's back. Older, but not necessarily wiser. Aiden Pierce will be a fully playable character in Watch Dogs Legion as part of our post-launch plans.
Found them! Take them out!
And that's not all. We're going to open up a whole new chapter in his story as part of our standalone DLC included in our Season Pass. Stay tuned and welcome to the Resistance.
Everyone has a good reason to join the resistance in Watch Dogs Legion. The fight for freedom begins on October 29th.
Ubisoft Forward will be back in the upcoming months with more of everything you want to know about our developing games. But before we go, here's one more thing.
My name is Charlotte. I work in Ubisoft Annecy, and I'm a senior community developer. Today, I'm very excited to announce our new IP, Riders Republic. Riders Republic is a mass multiplayer game where you enjoy extreme sports outdoors together with your friends and the community. Our studio is known for its expertise on many multiplayer games, and there is a huge world to explore, so I'm very excited.
Riders Republic.
So it's like Steep with some new stuff.
Killing it on dream terrain with the sickest extreme sports and doing it with other people. For Riders Republic, you enter into this world with all these people around you, which gives you a ton of possibilities to group up with them, to challenge them, to experiment with different extreme sports on different types of terrain. You have forest, you have snow, you have sand, you have mountains, you have cliffs. It's amazing when you see all these people just flying around you, jumping off of jumps, jumping through.
To watch some gameplay on this one. I don't know about that.
Like, oh my God, this game's crazy. This game is that next-gen social interaction game with a huge world and a lot of possibilities. It's literally an extreme sports fantasy land.
Our objective was to really depict natural places, and we wanted to go for the biggest, the most impressive natural places in the world. So we decided to go to the US national parks. What we did is actually stitching together 7 regions in a way that feels natural. But for each of them, we actually used GPS data so that everything you see stands there for real. And I think it's going to be a great experience. Our philosophy was to be able to welcome different kinds of players, let them enjoy the game the way they want, choose their setting, choose their sport, and let them go where they want to go. We're very excited to be able to reveal it to the world. So now I've got one more thing for you to check out. Enjoy it.
All right, they just dropped the trailer. My moment of glory awaits. God damn it, how do you work this piece of junk? They don't build them like they used to. Welcome to Riders Republic, Adrenaline Junkies. There are no rules here. But what's a republic without a constitution, am I right? Here's a few truths about how we lay it down.
Yeah.
We, the Riders, welcome all thrill seekers to the Republic. Proponents of madness, get ready for radness. We, the Riders, salute the rationality of irrationality. We, the Riders, say that friends who slay together, stay together. Gather your best friends and go crazy, baby! If you ride, the Republic will abide. Go rogue or go home. We, the Riders, insist that you do you always. Outrace, out-trick, outperform. and gain some cred by sharing the magic with the rest of the Republic. We the riders claim the right to pair the best gear. Boards, planks, spikes or wings, whatever bakes your cake. Be it road, freestyle, slopestyle, enduro, or downhill. As you grow, the drip gets so slick, and it'll help you drop bigger cliffs. We the riders assure epic events to build your rep.
Welcome to X Games. It's time to make some history.
Sign with hot sponsors and qualify for big-time competitions. Make a name for yourself.
I've seen videos of people actually doing this kind of stuff, and it's insane.
And most unforgiving canvas for big mountain free riders.
Riding across the top of mountains, cliffs, and all that stuff around you. Crazy.
I can't even begin to express how technical that was. These are the gnarliest jumps I've ever seen in one row. Oh, massive run. That's gonna be tough to beat.
We the riders invite you to leave the roads and take the trails. Explore the land, climb the peaks, roam the natural world. After all, it's bad manners to keep the mountains waiting.
I was gonna say, is it like a race, a big giant race, or is it a trick-based thing where you got to score points, or?
We the riders guarantee a ton of insane contests all the time. There's trick battles to grind your way through. Do it with your crew and show them who's boss. And join community challenges like heavy-duty mass racing. Yeah! Reach that finish line first, rider. Join us, because we are the Republic.
Be on the lookout for more updates on Riders Republic in the coming months.
Today, you got the first in-depth look at Immortals Phoenix Rising. Caught a glimpse of Prince of Persia Sands of Time Remake. Got to fight off 7 evil X's in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. And witnessed the big reveal of Riders Republic, along with so much more.
You can expect more reveals and news in the next Ubisoft Forward.
Alright guys, I think that's where we're going to cut it off.
Featuring a walkthrough of
Because I'm not that interested in the post-show and watching gameplay of those games. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching the Forward with us. I will be making a new, I'll be editing it down so we'll have just the Breakpoint content as a separate video that I will post up in just a little bit. So thanks again for tuning in, guys. And we will, looking forward to next Tuesday and that new content, and hopefully it's finish it, and hopefully it takes much longer than a couple hours to beat, like what we've seen on some of the other content. So thanks for viewing, guys.